What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Taking a Risk with George. I'm here at Camp Hale's and I woke up and nobody is around. Jeremy's truck is gone. He parks it right here. The gator, which is usually in the garage, is gone. I can't find a single animal except for this one duck. I heard some squealing. I've checked inside the house. I've checked all the rooms. I've checked... Oh, that storm is coming in. Something weird is going on. I've checked inside the trailer. Look at this, guys. That storm is coming. Literally nothing. No animals. Nobody. All right, I'm checking inside once again because this is super strange and I'm a little freaked out. Oh man, there's that thunder. Hello? Guys! This is the run room where I thought I'd find people. Nothing. Well, while I'm in here, I'm just gonna go ahead and go through this stuff and show you guys everything that I can find. Thought I heard somebody. There's literally nobody here. Alright, so I'm officially breaking into their new warehouse. I'm gonna show you guys what's going on. And I've noticed that there's a bunch of these missing parts right here. And it goes from ceiling to floor. And if I had to guess, I would say these used to be separate rooms. And I believe I remember Jeremy mentioning something about this being the master bedroom where the previous owner passed. And that's when that $100,000 or whatever he was mentioning earlier went missing. So with her passing in this room, all of that went missing. So I thought about trying to do something outside, but honestly, with that storm coming in, I'm just going to stay in here. I'm going to show you guys all these cool things that George and Jeremy have collected since coming down to Florida. And right off the bat, look at all these beautiful steins. Absolutely incredible. I do not care to drink, but I love a good stein. There's so much artistic ability and just history that goes into these. I don't know what that means, but very cool. Gotta put that back the way she had it or else she might cut my fingers off. You can tell she has it all organized. And yes, this is George's organization. This is not Jeremy. Jeremy, I've been told, is not allowed back here because if one thing is out of place, whoosh! Bye-bye, Jeremy. What is this? What is that? It's like a little troll or something. Oh no, it's a flower. Very cool. Whoopsies. Sorry, George. Maybe that's a Monopoly piece. That's probably what that is. That's probably just a Monopoly piece. Yeah. Sure, why not? The flowers. Alright, and there's all these totes. There's so much to go through. There's literally totes upon totes upon totes upon totes all the way through here. This is going to take me a while. But with the guys being missing, I think I have a lot of time to at least go through something. And if I find a banana box, you guys know I'll be all up in it. Alright, so let's take a look at these adorable little salt and pepper shakers. There are so many. And I don't know if these are some type of blue glass. If they are, the value goes way up. I know George has a, we're not going to call it a hoarding obsession because that's not what it is. She's a collector. She's a fine collector. That's more appropriate. She's a collector of fine items. And she has a pretty good eye, just as my dad did, for finding the good stuff. But George is the only one to have inherited the reselling ability thus far. I'm still learning. Look at these. That's pretty cool. Share. Oh, I can read share. I know share. I don't know what OKEE is. Very cool. Share OKEE. No clue. Not an idea at all. This is adorable. This is probably, so far out of these little salt and pepper shakers, this is my favorite. And all because it has a little spoon. Don't tell George I was touching her little spoon. Can I even open this? Oh man, if this thing doesn't open, look at that. It has to open. Oh, there it goes. Look at this. I am obsessed with miniature things, and this little spoon is adorable. And I would be willing to bet that because of this tarnishing here, this is some type of silver. So let's put that back. Remember, I have to put it back exactly as I found it, or George may murder me. She would never do that to me, but they do have 70 acres where they could hide a body. Alright, look at these. That is so cute. Like, who comes up with this stuff? And where is this even applicable? Maybe in a seafood restaurant? Literally attached to a lighthouse? Because that's what that looks like to me. A little lighthouse. And then these. That's just too funny. It is a judge's gavel. That's a salt and pepper shaker. And then this one. That one's super cool. It's a pipe. Or maybe it's a judge's gavel as well. I thought it was a pipe the first time I saw it. But it's probably another judge's gavel. What else? Look at that. We got the little friar tuck. Look at that. You know, with the whole Restore the Love movement, Jeremy and George are just like Robin Hood. Well, George would be Robin Hood. Jeremy would definitely be Friar Tuck. Or maybe Big John. Or is it Little John? This Little John. Little John. And, you know, they find stuff and they give back to the needy. So, very neat. Oh, look at that. I almost passed this little guy up. Oh, wow. This is heavy. This might actually be some type of silver or something. Let's see if I can get it to focus there. I don't think so. That thunder is just going on outside. Uh-oh, where was this? Right there. Don't want to forget where that was. Alright, let's check a tote since I'm down here anyways. Oh man, that one's heavy. Oh man, that one's really heavy. Oh, look at that. We got some videos. Very cool. Free Willy. Never in public. I think it's 1 and 2, or is it just... Oh yeah. Free Willy Part 1, Free Willy Part 2. Believe it or not, in the second one, they actually recapture him. So they free him in the first and recapture him in the second. I don't actually know. I've never watched them. Don't take my word for it. I'm not going to go through that because there's probably a lot of secrets in there that I don't want to see. Alright, let's check this one. More! Oh, here we go. Oh, you guys watched my thrifting video, I hope. I'm looking for that elusive Little Mermaid cover. Now, there is some perversion to it, and that's what makes it so rare. There was actually a phallus-shaped item somewhere. Oh, these are some of my favorite right here, the Santa Claus movies. I've watched those over and over and over again. Ooh, another one of my favorites. Dinosaur. Oh, is it even in there? Yeah, right there. Dinosaur. Pinocchio's. There is tons to go through. Monsters Inc., another one of my favorites. Sleeping Beauty and then Beauty and the Beast. So anybody that knows me knows that Belle is my favorite Disney princess. I love that she's intelligent and she's very capable of doing things for herself. I find intelligence very attractive. Oh man, here's one of my favorites. The Mary Poppins. I always wish I had somebody to watch me the way she watched them kids. That would have been awesome. Instead, I was my own Mary Poppins. Alright, so the Little Mermaid is not in here. I bet Jeremy has it in a glass case somewhere. Fully protected. Because that thing is worth thousands to the right buyer. Alright, I'm going to move away from those videotapes real quick and check out some of these other totes. And I'm surprised George hasn't put these up for auction yet. These are awesome. So, go ahead and put in the comments below if you want her to auction these off, because I'm sure there's somebody out there who would love this stuff. And look at that. Right there. Look at that little scuba diver looking guy. That is awesome. That is super cool. Look at that. There's more totes. There's totes up here. Totes down here. Totes over there. Totes over here. So many totes. I know I've already started, but I'm thinking to myself, where do I start? Alright, I see this little tote. Let's check it out. What is in the tote? Ooh, more VHS tapes. These look like history VHS tapes, and I am a history buff. That's awesome. What is this? Simon Scamana, History of Britain. at the edge of the world from 3500 BC to 1603 AD. That is the British Empire. Very cool. Lincoln, one of my personal favorites, as well as George Washington. Alright. Oh, here is the tote that I need. Look at those old lights. Come to daddy. Oh man, they're empty. Empty boxes. Empty boxes. Trust me when I tell you that Jeremy goes through flashlights like no other. Alright, as I'm wandering around, I found another tote full of VHS tapes. And then I looked to my left and found another box, technically, full of VHS tapes. And there's totes underneath and totes underneath that. And if I had to bet my best bottom dollar, if that's a thing, here's some more VHS. I would say those are full of VHS. But you know what? We don't play guessing games here at Taking a Risk. Yes, we do. We love to guess. We're gonna look. Don't mind that ripping sound, George. That was nothing. That was just my underwear. That was not your box. Promise. Yes, I was right. And there's a classic right there. These are all classics, actually. But Space Jam right there with Michael Jordan. They're actually remaking that with LeBron James here soon. And I bet that's going to flop because LeBron has just been losing his mind lately. Let's just say that. He's been doing a little too much flapping. Oh, yep. There we go. 100% right. More VHS tapes. And I'd love to take the time to go through all of these, but I'm scared if that storm hits and the lightning hits this room and these VHS covers all come to life, that I'm going to be attacked by aliens from Mars. And that's not something we want. That's not something we want at all. Alright, now it looks like I'm getting into the fabrics. Are these table covers? I think these are table covers. Yes, that is a table cover. Very nice. She's got a whole box of this. Oh yeah, look at that. I didn't drop anything. Don't mind that. Very nice. Quilts and table covers and napkins. Take a peek in there. Alright, so right above the cloths is this box right here. This looks really cool. It's called Good Omens. It's an Amazon original. And I'm super curious because that's a really cool looking box. I'd love to see what's in it. So let's see if I can get it to a place where we can look at it. Right there. Oh, this is cool. Look at this sleeping cap Santa. That thing is really neat. This is I'm gonna guess a porcelain figurine. Oh, what did I almost miss? What is sitting right here that I almost missed? Look at that. Wow, that is pretty. Huh. Is that a Buddha? This camera would focus properly. Is that a Buddha? I don't know, but that thing is nice. Put that back where I found it before it ends up on my finger. Alright, let's get back to this Good Omens box. What could be? What could be? Ooh, dinner music. Very nice. Jeremy actually doesn't eat dinner anymore, so we've just been eating chips and stuff. Oh wow, their vinyl records. Very nice. Beef jerky sticks and chips and ho-hos. Honey buns. Love my honey's buns. Oh wow. It's an old recorder of some type. My dad actually used to have one of these, and it looked like it looks like the old voicemail that people used to have. Because kids, if you're watching this, believe it or not, voicemails were not always attached to telephones. There used to be a separate device just like that, where somebody would call you, and if you didn't answer or chose not to answer, it was always a risk back then because you didn't have the best caller ID. You know, it would shoot them over to that machine, and that machine would record it. Alright, so looking at these boxes, I think the tote is the most interesting one, because why are there boxes up there and then just a tote? I feel like you would put something really valuable that you want to keep safe in this tote, so let's check it out. Alright, so I got the tote right here. Let's take a look. Ooh, look at those. Those look like little trophies. That's adorable. Oh, this is nice. This has got to be silver. Oh, wow, that's fancy. Look at me. Look at you guys looking at me. That's super fancy, huh? This has got to be silver. Smells like silver if silver smelled like that. What do we got here? Athletic Department Soccer All-Star? I never even played soccer. But I did play basketball, so I'll probably keep this one. That's pretty cool. Varsity League, wow. Wish you guys had smell-o-vision right now. This box smells funky. Are these real trophies, or are these just like generic little plaques? This is definitely... Oh wow, this is... That's marble. Very nice. If you can't tell, that's how you know it's marble, because I just knocked on it. Or it's alabaster. Either or. Alright, while looking at that alabaster, I saw this box, and look at that. That storm, man. That storm's coming. Look at this. This is where it's at for me. I love my mugs. I love my glass. I love my Coke Classic. Oh, yes. Oh, man. That is so cool. That is too cool. These have to have a date on them. They have to. 1994, right there. That is awesome. I was 4 years old when that bottle came out. And I thought Fanta was relatively new, but I do remember it in the 90s, and there it is, 1997. That is awesome. Me and Jeremy also found a bunch of glass in the creek, or the crick, as some people say. So that was neat. That was right before we found the bones, which that's a big ordeal. And we got a lot of problems because of that. Oh, I have a mug just like this at home. Very nice. Love my mugs. The old Shrek glasses, and these were actually discontinued, I believe, because the paint they were using had lead in it. If I'm wrong, please in the comment section below let me know, because somebody out there knows why these were actually discontinued. I think kids were getting sick from the lead paint on these. These are adorable. I found a bunch of these in the banana box units. I think. Found something similar to these. These are actually going to become mine. I like these a lot. This right here, that's for your milk. That's for your milk. See that? Yeah, this isn't for beer. This is for milk. Oh, one of my favorites. So the Canterbury. If you guys were ever in school and you read the Canterbury Tales, this probably means nothing to you, but it means something to me. In the cathedral, I've never been there, but this is a really nice piece of pottery. Really enjoy that. Canterbury. Very cool. Look at this. Ho, ho, ho. I could see me drinking some delicious hot cocoa out of here. Old mason jars. Uh-oh, something sounds loose. That is too cool. This is what I heard. This is what's making all the little noises down there. Look at these little medicine bottles. Pretty sure that's what this is. Early 1900, late 1800 medicine bottles. Yep, says it right there. Alright, I showed you guys the salt and pepper shakers from earlier, but look, there's a lot more. So I was on my knees, and that's why I missed these ones. But look at all of these wonderful salt and pepper shakers. These are too cool. Look at that one. That's too funny. That is too funny. Who comes up with this stuff? Oh, Canadians. Alright, I love my Canadians. Look at that. That is too funny. Oh, these are so cute. What is the purpose of this? Where does it come out of? Hey, where does it come out of? Oh, right there. That's funny. Oh my goodness. Alright, gotta put it back exactly the way it was. Don't want to lose a hand. George is more ferocious than the gators out here. You guys saw me take on Lyle the crocodile, and he sensed my superiority and my alphaness, and he knew better. That's so cool. That's like a little lantern. These look like mushrooms, mushroom heads. Oh, they're cute with a little apple. Oh, look at that. How did I almost miss the box because it's not out in the open? That is so cute. Frosty and Friends porcelain salt and pepper shakers. That is too cute. So cool. Let's grab one of these big ones. Let's grab this big one back here. That is nice. This is a little bit more modern. Yeah, it's a little bit more modern. Twisties. Not too modern. Look at that. Still has some pepper in it. Oh, very cool. Look at this pepper mill grinder. Or just pepper mill is fine. You can call it a pepper mill. You spin that around and the pepper comes out of there. Very nice. You put whole peppercorns in here and you get pepper flakes. All right, folks. Well, I'm getting a little worn out. I need to refuel on honey buns, so I'll be right back.